Boom. Virgo. It is Lulu. Okay. It's one of those days. Okay. It's been a long time coming. Okay. This has been the most interesting month. Okay. July has been extremely interesting. Kicked in around mid June, and it's been interesting ever since. Okay. Up and down, round and round, trying to figure it out. Trying to figure it out. Okay. Now, what do you have here for Virgo, please? And thank you. One of my favorite Virgos on Instagram. She be having all to do's about, stuff. She had a reel on Instagram that said, okay, it is some of the most Virgo shit I ever seen. She had an Instagram reel showing all of the stuff that she be doing to keep herself up. I would never share everything I do. That's just me. Because it's a lot of spiritual stuff that go into it too. But baby, she got a sew in and a partial lace front. I think that's what it is. Whatever y'all call it. Lace piece. 1100 $1,100 just for the hair. It's real long and pretty too. I'm pretty sure it lasts long too. I was like, that is the most Virgo shit I have ever seen. Okay, let's get into this Virgo read though. What do you got here for Virgo? Surrender denial. Ooh. Surrender procrastination. Surrender your desire to control people. Surrender your need to always be right. Surrender the drama is under procrastination. Surrender to effortlessness is under surrender your desire to control people. All right, so surrender denial and surrender the need to always be right. Sometimes you got to hear folks out and let them be right in their own right. Okay, okay. Let them be right. Like give them the gift of letting them look. You're right, and that's fine. Even though because Virgos are so, I call Virgos nosy. And I don't call it y'all nosy in a fucked up way. Remember, I got Virgo placements. I don't call y'all nosy in a fucked up way. I call y'all nosy because y'all be wanting to get to the bottom of certain stuff. And sometimes it can be misinterpreted because sometimes y'all can say some shit that people be like, bitch, exactly who do y'all think y'all talking to? Like y'all between Virgo and Leo, I don't know. Okay. Them two of the like, who the fuck are you talking to? Okay. Um, but you have to accept a person or a situation exactly for what it is. Let them be right in their own on their own terms. And maybe they don't see things the way that you see them because they haven't researched or lived the life that you live. It's important to remember that. Then you have surrender procrastination and surrender the drama. Stop getting your emotions, beating yourself up. That's what this is. You're getting your emotions, beating yourself up about why you didn't start, why you ain't do this, why you ain't do that, and you keep putting something off, but making up an excuse, right? I think somebody else got this. I think it was Aries putting something off and making up an excuse for why you put it out. Stop feeding your own drama, okay? Because it will trickle out into the world. It will trickle out into your relationships. It will trickle out into conversations that you have with innocent people, okay? Stop co-conspiracy. Stop getting creating co-conspirators in your phone. All right, surrender your desire to control people and surrender to effortlessness. So that has a lot to do with just be effortless in your approach to allowing people to be who the fuck they are, where they are, how, when they are, and what have you. Because it's important that you don't try to, and of course, Virgos do, well, I guess it's the unevolved or the mid, right? Midway evolved or something like that, but it's not evolved. That's not evolved behavior to try and control people, right? And the importance of this is that you can you can sabotage a relationship by trying to control it too much, but that also goes back to that denial that you were in, because sometimes I do understand. Been there, done. I got a couple of t-shirts. Virgos can feel like they are extremely right. Bitch, I got receipts, this, that, and the other. But the other person also has receipts because it's something, some territory that maybe, it's just a different um space, right? And so a different view, right, or perspective, they also have receipts, right? And it's kind of like when you try to argue with people about politics, you try to argue with people about religion. I wouldn't do it, but it's kind of like that, right? They got their reason, you got your reason, and both of y'all have reasons from different perspectives, different research, different gatherings of information, different life experiences, and it's just like, okay, well, you got a right to whatever that is you're talking about. So what's in your feelings? You want to control somebody. You are very dramatic about it. You keep beating yourself up, and also it's expanding outside of you. Possibly you're in denial about your feelings and what it is that you may even feel like, oh no, I got control of this situation. It's not gonna happen. It's kind of like saying, you know what? This is kind of like saying, oh, they would never do that. It might be y'all kids. I would never. But it might be y'all kids where it's just like, oh no, they would never do that. And it's like because I have a total control of the situation. It's like, no, stop being blind to the real shit. Okay. That's what she doing. Being blind to the real shit. Okay. I like these natural nails. They're giving cute. Okay. I'm gonna have my nails back on, and I just gotta get make it through this. Make it through this. What is this surrender denial? I can sit down and pamper myself. What is this surrender denial? The star. This may be healing. This may be you denying your gifts, you denying who you are, and needing to become more of that and stop dramatizing shit, being dramatic. You may be dealing with an Aquarius, but it may be that you may be in a denial about the way that your light shines. It may be a denial that um, maybe you feel exalted and you're not paying attention to that, right? And that goes back into what I discussed about 2 weeks ago about when people are in their spiritual ego, they want to the spiritual ego when like it's kind of like when someone learns something new about spirituality and it resonates with them, so it is something that is part of their DNA. But when they come across other spiritual people, they want to um peacock around, like, yeah, 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 but look at me, yeah, 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 but I do this, yeah, 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 but blah, blah, blah. Like, so be careful. That is part of our growth as well. We learn that on every level, we master it, and then it's just like, okay, cool. Because at the end of the day, what you learn when someone comes up to you that pushes against the grain, one thing you learn is that that's fine, and you don't have to express all of your knowledge. You don't have to express all of your ways of thinking, being, doing, or none of that. Just let them talk, let them do them, especially if it's not getting in your way. Because at the end of the day, even if you are a person that's of love and progress and, stay away from people of chaos and ruin, you may see the person or the people or the situation as this is full of chaos and ruin. That means that you subtract yourself from it. Don't add to it by, continuing to be around or a part of. Surrender procrastination says now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Take action, it will attract success. What is this surrender procrastination? Oops. Judge your brand taught me something. What is this surrender procrastination here for, Virgo? The devil. You see, bad Bill tries to get you to do things that ain't got shit to do with your purpose, tries to get you to do things that has nothing to do with your growth, nothing to do with love and progress. Bad Bill wants you to procrastinate because the longer that you procrastinate, you will not be able to stand fully in your purpose. You will not be able to align with the divine. You will not be able to be divinely protected either because oftentimes Bad Bill has legal access or legal rights to intrude because you are not standing fully in your spiritual authority. Do not get me started. All right. Excuse me. Surrender your desire to control people. Being over controlling can sabotage relationships. What is this? Surrender your desire to control people. The Knight of Swords. Don't be talking over people, Virgo. Let them talk. Okay. If they talking over you, exit out the conversation. Okay. That's simple, right? Don't let your ego fool you into communicating and continuing a conversation that should have been over a long time ago, basically. Surrender your need to always be right has a lot to do with when they made one book, they didn't stop making them. When they made one intelligent person, they didn't stop making them. When they made one master of ceremony, they didn't stop making them. All right. Here's somebody out. This may be in a relationship. And here's the thing, I don't know who y'all dealing with. I hope y'all ain't dealing with this because I know this will be driving y'all up a wall. I feel like y'all may be dealing with someone who you let them be right and they don't know how to, like, they will bring up that they think that, okay, once I'm right, I'm going to always be right. Once you allow, this part of your growth, this person is like, once you say that I'm right, I get a degree in being right all the time. Okay, I graduate to the point where you won't be able to tell me nothing. This may be a teenager. This person may cause drama. Um, Everything is emotionally charged. I think they get a uh it turns them on or something, or it's a power move. And see, the one who controls the emotions controls the person. So no, 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 no. Well, that's not always true. I forgot that Baby and them and friends be watching this and thinking that, oh, let's try that on her because ain't nothing else working. So they just keep trying the same shit and be waiting for me to tell them something, child. But yeah, that's what it's looking like. See this? He went from she telling him, yeah, 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 no, 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 you're right. And he over there like, yes, I'm right. Like, yeah, no. Be effortless in your approach, be effortless in your give and receive, be effortless as in going with the river, and don't try go with the flow and don't try to force the river. What is this? Surrender your need to be always be right here for Virgo. There it is. 5 of Wands. Somebody rub your spirit wrong. You probably can even tell that the truth will be revealed, unveiled real soon, especially when it goes into like the planets may be doing something where somebody can't lie anymore. Okay. But with this 5 of Wands, this is conflict, this is competition, this is, arguments, fighting, confusion, spiritual confusion. Somebody may have a chemical imbalance. Like, I don't know what's going on, but it's going on. What is this? Surrender drama and surrender effortlessness. The Hermit, stand in your power. Be who you are. Be more self aware. When you are more self aware, you will move with gentleness, ease, and grace, and you'll be ready for a new leg of your journey because you're ready to jump off that precipice. So once you go through all this and see things for what they are, you're gonna be ready for a new leg in life, take out a new lease on life, or whatever they call it. And I feel like your spirit guides are waiting on the other side of that jump. They're not gonna go. They with you, but this has a lot to do with the people you are in close that are in close proximity to you. 8 of Wands, breakthrough. Once you jump off that precipice, you're gonna have a huge spiritual breakthrough, spiritual awakening. This is a change of events. This is kind of like the power of building and strengthening something that once you make that move, you're gonna see that it was all worth it at the end. Like, thank goodness I didn't argue with that person, because had I made it to this side of things, they would have tried to use it against me and had me like whatever it is I would have said, they would have tried to use it against me on this side of things to try to not have me feel victorious in what the move that I made. Boom. Okay. Bye.